Hello everyone, I'm John Rutherford, and welcome to Makeup Tip Monday. So today I'm going to walk you through my foundation routine and how I get a flawless base. This will also include primer and concealer. So if you want to see that, keep on watching. Okay, starting off this video, I'm going to grab my absolutely favorite primer combo. I'm going to be grabbing the e.l.f. Mineral Infused Face Primer and the AOA Wonder Skin Poreless Primer. And I just like to apply the e.l.f. one to my T-zone, on my nose, under my eyes, and my Cupid's bow, just where I'm the most porous. There we go. Okay, so as I said, I'm going to be just putting this all over my T-zone. I'm going to be grabbing my AOA Wonder Skin Poreless Primer, and I'm just going to put that on the rest of the face. And this one's really liquidy, so I like it for that. I just realized this whole time I've been looking at the monitor instead of the camera. And some people use brushes to blend out their primer, but I ain't that bougie. Okay, great. And then for foundation, we are going to be taking my favorite new foundation. This is the Maybelline 24-Hour Foundation. I'm not trying to wear it for 24 hours. I don't know who is, but I wear this like for show choir comps and stuff. I sweat in it. It works really well. I love it. So I just take one pump on my sponge, and let me find a mirror. I do one pump per cheek and like nose. So that's 2 pumps, and then I do like a half a pump on the forehead. I don't do a full pump because I don't need very much coverage on my forehead. And then I just blend this out. And when I do my nose, I kind of like take the excess of what's left on the sponge from my face instead of putting new foundation there. Oh, I completely forgot to say, I am in the shade 112 Natural Ivory in this foundation. So now I'm taking the half a pump for my forehead. So as you can see, I have literally like the teeniest little bit of skin around my cheeks area. I like me a good natural-ish base, but still full coverage because I got a lot of red on my cheeks. But where I love the full coverage is concealer. So this is my newfound love. Newfound for me, everyone else already knows about it, and been using it for a minute, but this is the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, and yep, light sand. And I freaking love this stuff. I have oily skin, well combo, but like mostly oily, yeah. And I really like this. I just like the way this looks. And yes, I really like it for a concealer, but as an eye primer, girl, I love it. So I'm just gonna be taking a good amount of this. Like, a lot of people are like, okay, done. But like, I like to really pack her on. So I'm just gonna do a few more dots down here too. A little dragging. And as I've said before, probably before, I don't know. I'm a fan of like the under eye triangle. I think it makes the under eye look really bright. So I do like that. And then I'm just gonna barely dip into the side of the concealer. Barely. And I'm just gonna put it right on the tip of the nose and bring it up. I'm also gonna put it right in between the brows and up a little bit onto the forehead. On the, I almost hit the bridge of the nose. The Cupid's bow. I highlight the whole Cupid's bow because I can like contour it or highlight it or whatever later, to give myself the illusion of bigger lips. And then I'm also going to put a little bit on my chin. And then this next part is one of the things that I've recently adopted into this routine, but I really like it. Where's my mirror? There we go. I start with my chin. Basically, I go in order of what I want to have the most, or the least to the most coverage. Because when you let concealer sit for a minute, it builds up the coverage. So I start with the chin, then I move on to the Cupid's bow, and then the nose and forehead. I kind of have to blend them at the same time, just because I connect them in between the brows. And then I want the most coverage under my eyes, so I kind of let it sit there for a minute. I don't let it sit, I just kind of let it sit while I blend the other stuff out. I don't like having to like literally die trying to like blend this out. So I just let it sit for a minute, and then I go in. Alright, and then once that is fully blended, I'm going to go ahead and get my powder prepped. I'm using the AOA Perfect Setting Powder in the shade Soft Light. This powder is a freaking $1. You can buy this on Shop Miss A. Why y'all keep sleeping on Shop Miss A? I just want to know. Cause like, $1. So I'm loading up my little Tarte sponge. You don't need the sponge. You can use one of your old sponges. Go to the Dollar Tree, get you a cute little sponge. I just like this one because it's small and I already have it. So first I take my other sponge and I blend out any of the creases under one eye. That, and then I keep looking up and I go right in and I go back and forth with the powder because I do not want it to crease a ton. Obviously it's going to crease a little bit because my eye just like naturally has creases. I'm also taking this and just setting my nose because my nose gets pretty oily. And then I'm going to take my Santee Mineral Compact Powder in the shade 3 Beige. It's kind of like yellowy, so I like it for that. I'm just going to take this on my big AOA Studio F12 brush. Okay, can we talk about how many Shop Miss A products I've used in the past 4 seconds? But yeah, I'm just gonna grab this on this powder brush, $1, just so you should know. And I'm just gonna dab that in all around the perimeters of my face. I like to take, what is this? This isn't a brow video, but I take the e.l.f. Lock-On Liner and Brow Cream in medium brown. It's like a little pomade like this. I take this and I run it through my brows. I do a nice brow. And then I take my concealer again and I carve the bottom out with concealer and sometimes the top, it just depends. And then from there I set my whole forehead with this, just so that way, like including my brows, so that way everything stays in place. So that is why I waited to do my forehead. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do my brows off camera and then I'll be back to show you guys that. Okay, so quickly, because I prime my eyes with concealer and I don't want them to crease too bad, I'm going to grab my big powder brush again and a little bit of the colored powder and put that on the edge of my forehead. And then as I come in more towards my brows, I'm going to grab a little bit of the translucent. I'm really trying not to add any color to my brows. Alright, and that is my flawless complexion routine. I really like this because it gives me a nice skin-like-esque, like the idea of skin. Like if you were like, ooh, skin, but then you were like, but like on like a pogo stick, you know? Just like skin enhanced, you know? So yeah, this is that look, and I hope you guys enjoyed seeing this, and I hope you learned a few more tips, and thank you so much for watching.